Innovo Audio presents A Life to Rescue, the true story of a child freed from the bonds of autism by Karen Michelle Graham. Chapter 1. Stop the Earth's Rotation. I Want to Get Off. Summer 1994. For a romantic like me, life had been ideal. Randall, my husband of 15 years, was my hero, and we had 2 beautiful children. But in the past months, things had changed. Something was terribly wrong with my 2-year-old son, Jeremy. I bit my lower lip as I sat in the waiting room at our pediatric clinic, thinking about the questions I would ask his doctor. First, what was normal behavior for a 2-year-old child? Jeremy's behavior didn't match my idea of the terrible twos. And when would he start talking? The child-rearing manuals didn't cover what we were going through. I needed answers. Jeremy moved to a nearby play table, while Jennifer, my 6-year-old, sat obediently next to me. Children and parents milled in and out of the large clinic. I glanced at the aquarium and noticed a couple of children observing the fish. Why had Jeremy never wanted to look at the fish? Tapping Jeremy's arm, I pointed to the aquarium. "Jeremy, look at the fish." Jeremy spun the beads on a toy mounted on a play table. The red, blue, and yellow maze with the colorful beads captured his attention. I frowned. Why the beads and nothing else? Frustrated and mystified, I sat back down and stared at him. Cute, blonde, healthy looking. He was losing his baby fat, thinning out, growing tall for his age. I sighed. He was such a sweetie. With that thought, uncertainty flowed over me. Sweet was the only character trait I could come up with to describe him. I should be able to make a long list of characteristics. Where was his personality? Watching Jennifer and the other children, I knew I could describe one as bossy and talkative and another as silly and mischievous, but Jeremy was merely sweet. A nurse walked in from the hallway into the waiting room. "Jeremy Graham?" I stood and walked over to get Jeremy. Balancing his diaper bag on my shoulder, Jennifer followed behind us. In a few minutes, the nurse lifted Jeremy and placed him on the scales. He had other ideas. Crying and fighting the nurse, he flung himself to the floor, progressing into a full-fledged tantrum. What was the matter? It didn't hurt to get weighed. Jennifer stepped to the side to get out of the way. I didn't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?